our channel. Hey yo, listen up, yeah. Hey yo, the wireless woman.
You in charge of the girls, right?
I am in charge of the girls.
Are you in charge of the girls?
I am in charge of the girls.
Okay.
All right. Hey yo. Wi-Fi's. Welcome back to yet another underground transmission of the Wireless Woman. Go ahead and do me that big favor on your way in and like this video. Because when you do, well, I love it. I love that. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. And click the bell for notifications of when I go live and when I upload new content, which is quite often. May is shaping up, y'all. I've got my last couple of weeks of May to upload content for. And then I would love to say I could take a break, but no. But I do have vacation at the end of the month. Y'all know that. So I ain't going to leave you without a dope beat to step to. There are Wireless Wednesdays. So make sure you're always here on Wednesday at 8. There will be a new upload every Wednesday, that I can assure you. I'm doing a dating series that's dropping on Fridays. But I do also want to let you know ways that you can connect with me and support me as the Wireless Woman. I am the Wireless Woman on all platforms, social media, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Zelle. I am the Wireless Woman. And so if you feel so compelled to support the channel, support the content, of course, I'm gonna love that. Also, there are opportunities to advertise with me here on the Wireless Woman. You can email me. My email is in the description box. It's admin@thewirelesswoman.com. I'm working on my wirelesswoman.com website. And so my sponsors and vendors will also be displayed there. You want to be a part. You want to be a part of this expansion, this growth that is happening where the Wireless Woman is concerned, because I have some things up my sleeve, darling, that will be coming down the pike. So I want you to be here and connected for when those things happen so that we can grow together. Speaking of which, my episode for today is all about the environment. Yeah. If it's necessary, we're going to talk about it. So I ran across this video of Jane Fonda. Yeah, I know. Guys. But hey, whoever wants to help, I'm going to let them help. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't discriminate against helpers. But she was talking about how even environmental problems find their basis in racism, and this is true.
There'd be no climate crisis if it wasn't for racism. You can take anything, sexism, racism, misogyny, homophobia, whatever, the war, and if you really get into it and study it, everything's connected. Where would they put the poison and the pollution? They're not going to put it in Bel Air. They've got to find some place where poor people or indigenous people or people of color are living. Put it there. They can't fight back. The things that are destroying the environment that us rich white people associate with, that's where it all begins. And those are deliberately put into low-income communities, communities of color, indigenous lands, and people are suffering. We can't solve the problems unless we address this issue of environmental justice. We can't leave people behind. It's never worked.
Everything that you can think of that the planet is being scourged with comes out of white male pathology, comes out of white hegemony. It comes out of racism and patriarchy. And the intersection of these two concepts, you're going to find all of the oppression and evil of the world. So it's really important that those of us who are very environmentally unaware really begin to get involved in ways that we can conserve energy, conserve this planet. The planet itself is a mother. It's mother nature. And the same issues that we as women see coming out of the patriarchy is the exact way that we're treating this planet. We have to reduce our own carbon footprint. We have to find ways in our generation of how we can begin to set better examples for the next generation. And that is not happening. We have gone through all these deep strides, okay, going to great lengths to make sure that we're politically correct. We talk all the time about how economics are affecting people, but we don't talk about the animals on this planet. We do not talk about the environment, how many species go extinct daily, hourly, because we as humans have completely overextended our place in this world. And the same people who are uniquely equipped to see it, us as Black people, because we have seen the abuse of power, we have seen the overstepping of power and the ecosystem, the socioeconomic political ecosystem that has been created by people that don't leave power or resources over for other people to be able to share. There's enough out here for all of us to share, whether it be power, whether it be resources, as not just as people of certain races, but as men and women. I just don't understand how we came to this point where we're fighting over everything. Like we're fighting over power as a gender when there's a real class struggle out here that could use our attention. There's a real race struggle out here. And so my point in what I'm saying is the environment is a metaphor for everything that's going on with us as humans and as people. If you feel stripped, if you feel stressed, if you feel overworked and underpaid, if you feel unappreciated, if you feel underutilized and exploited, imagine how the earth feels. And here at the Wireless Woman, as women, we are out here and making all of these strides, making this noise to be looked at as equals with men, to take our place, to have equal pay, to have gender gap. And I'm telling you, a large part of this struggle is us taking the lead on being environmentally sound. And I bring this up because so many of my sisters really ain't paying attention to nothing that's going on the planet. We learning how to do lace fronts. We're making sure that our nails pop. Listen, go over to my IG. I'm going to be posting a picture today of my daughter's nails. And baby, the time, energy, effort, and money that was spent on this, I'm like, okay, I try to kiss. I try to keep it simple over here. But yeah, my point in what I'm saying is we got to clock back in, ladies. We got to check back in. We got to care. Now, when I talk to y'all about being unplugged, being unbothered, and being unleashed, that's not from your own natural energy. And the earth, the mother nature, is from whom we derive all of who we are, our identity as women. We have lost pace with our ability to give life and are inherently not respecting the life on this planet and really being a reflection and a proponent of the health of our matriarchs. There's been a lot of conversation about whether, the matriarchy can save us. I don't know. But I know there's nothing to be saved if we run this planet into the ground. I mean, it's going to look like Mars soon. Okay. If we keep playing with this atmosphere. So, ladies, where you find environmental causes to align yourself with, it's worth it. It's worth it to get out, help with cleanups. It's worth it to be aware of what organizations in your community do this work and how you can support them. Okay? If you see what I see and you feel as I feel,
But if you see what I see, if you feel as I feel, and if you would seek as I seek,
then go ahead and drop that fire headphones emoji in the comments. I look forward to engaging with you there. But until the next transmission, y'all can go ahead and clock out for me. Now, clock in on this environment, but you can clock out of this podcast. Y'all have a good one. See you in them comments.
Wait a minute. What's this? This ain't enough. Make it enough.